Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob, and I call myself Sensomi. And it's Tuesday, time for a Welling save. Let me just start out by saying, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. It would help me out a lot. And for the people that are, thank you very much. I hope you will continue to follow this channel. And today we're going to start out with a league game. We're going to face off against Bradford City away. I remember back in the days when Bradford actually was in the top flight as well. Been quite some while, I believe, if it's the same team that I think about anyway. Let's see if we can go, yeah. League One? Maybe it's not this one then. Or was it so far back? Is there a legend? Because Wayne Rooney is manager of them. It was that colour, so I'm pretty sure it is this Bradford that I'm thinking about, that had Dean Windass and played in the Premier League and stuff like that. But it was way, way back in the days. So that's why it doesn't show up there. But anyway, let's move on. Let's go to the tactical situation of it all and see what players we can use and not use. Neil Moore is away on international duties, so we're going to have to play without him. So I'm going to play Mackenzie Lamb. And I'm going to have to put in Marcus Muir on the bench situation there with him. Eddie Patry, another player that is away. So we're going to have to play with Akinwale there. So, and we have Corey Andrews. Look at that, boys and girls. Corey Andrews back on the bench. That's interesting. Sorry about that. I guess my throat is a bit off. And yeah, I think this is what we're going to be. This is the way we're going to play. It's going to be interesting to see if Mackenzie Lamb can do anything to replace Neil Moore. He's grown to become a very important player for us. 18 years old, contracted to Manchester United. His contract runs out this summer. And hopefully they won't feel that he's good enough to play for them, so that they will throw him away, and then we can hopefully get him on a free transfer. Let's dream about that anyway. Let's use this team. Let's see what we can do with these lads. And of course, Okoro or whatever is going to start out on the midfield situation like that. And then we're going to move him up at the end of the game so that he hopefully gets... I get leads off my back, so to speak. So let's see what we can do against Bradford City away. 5 minutes into the game and we're still... nothing has happened. No highlighted situations has come up. 10 minutes gone. Here's something happen. It's Curry. But here they turn it around. Here comes Bradford. Wiggett ends that one. There's Prosa. Tries to reach out there to the right. But no. Wiggett. Curry. No. So no real chance so far. Here's Prosa. Akinwale. Prosa. Here's Okoro. He scores! 1-0 for Welling United. I must say, that's a brilliant start. And yeah, feels good. Feels like the players are starting to get to know each other, the new players and so on. And we're starting to play a lot better than the start of the season. Now I'm not expecting to reach anywhere near the playoff, but if we can continue to be this good, we should be able to stay away from relegation, which is our goal for this season. Absolutely. That's the only thing that I have on my mind anyway, is to avoid relegation. Akinwale are through. Akinwale! Oh! And it's a corner for us. That's head. But headed away. Well, I was just going to say, will Wiggett get there? But I don't think it was Wiggett. Egan hoisting it out, and Thompson taking that one. So here comes Bradford. I am sorry that I'm trying to clear my throat. It feels weird. Oh! Egan, what did you do? Oh no. That did not look good. Was Thompson the scorer here? It looks like it. Yes, he certainly was. Rudoni was nowhere near that one. Oh, they've equalized. 26 minutes into the game, and it's been equalized by Bradford. Folks breaking that one up. Finding Proser. Proser finds the net! Oh, 2-1 for Welling. Brilliant, lads. Brilliant. Good interception by Folks there. Giving it to Proser. Proser just lobbing it. Oh, look at that volley. Nice one. Nice one, nice one. We need to be happy when we have the lead. Even if we are worried that we're going to lose the lead again, of course. But yeah, once we have it, let's just be happy with this. If we let goals in, we'll have to deal with that then. Now we're going to be happy with our 2-1 lead. Come on, Welling. And it looks like we haven't been the better. Chris Proser has been really good. And is the man of the match so far. But other than that, they've had at least as many players with 7 or more in average rating. So, yeah. Here they come again. To Sansala and Thompson. Matuta, Thompson. Oh, this is going too easy for them. Egan saving that one then. Thank you, Egan. That's half time. And we're 2-1 up. Come on, Welling. Let's make yeah, let's do that. And let's get out again. Let's get this game on the way. And we're going to wait a couple of minutes before we do anything. But then we're going to see what we're going to have to do. To be honest, we need to do something about Folks because he's getting tired. So, considering pausing the game here now and going into tactics. Dang it, my voice is, or my throat is very annoying at the moment. So let's bring in Afoka. Let's move up Okuru. And yeah, I don't feel like I want to take out Proser, that's for sure. But let's take out Victor Akinwale and make them change like that. And we have one more we can do. Where is it? The tired ones. Should we actually take out Freddie Stewart? Yeah, let's do that. And Jordan Marwood will come in. Now we have taken down the quality of the team. So It is going to be hard for us to keep this 2-1, but let's hope we can do it. Here we come with the corner, Adset. And Proser is there with us, 3-1! Holy moly! Chris Proser scores again. Chris Proser. 3-1 for Welling United. But there's half an hour left to play. And yeah, but this is interesting. And yeah. But here they come, Bradford. And it's headed away by Lamb. Good one. Giovanni, Thompson. Good Max Ford. Yeah, they're playing well at the moment, and he shot over. Going to be interesting to see if Corey Andrews will get an opportunity to score today, or not. But it's going to be interesting to see. Let's have it like that, so we can see every player in Welling United and their stats. And the time is running out for Bradford. It seems like we're going to get our 3-pointer here, which makes me very, very happy. Good start to this episode, and feels like the players are starting to play, to get used to each other and start to making name for themselves. This is good. We managed to win this game 3-1, and I'll just see you in the next one. And so we're here. We're going to face off at home against Charlton, a team which we were affiliated with in the start of the game. We're not anymore. So we did often get recommendation of lending players from Charlton, but we don't have any affiliation with them now. But they are pretty much where they were. They've been jumping up and down to League One and Championship through the years here where we have played, and we're actually caught up with them. They are actually in the bottom half of the league, the 19th in the division here after 11 games, while we are at the 7th. But we do have some tough news looking at the medical center here, and our current injuries. We can see that Neil Moore got food poisoning, so he's most likely out of the game. Mackenzie Lamb got a twisted knee. He's out for quite some time, at least 2 more days. Nicky Curry getting a knee ligament strained, and he's out for another 7 weeks or something like that. Callum Whelan out for another 2 weeks. Martin Turney out for another 2 weeks. So we starting to mount up a couple of injuries, which isn't good. So Nick Curry's going to have to leave, so we're going to have to play with Oscar Terenzi at the moment. And yeah, there's not much on the bench to bring in either. So Mackenzie Lamb, I don't want to risk him. And we have Kayat Saka. Let's play with him. I was going to go with Marcus Muir, but I had completely forgotten about Kayat Saka, who is supposed to be quite a good player, but haven't been able to fit him into the team. This time he's going to get to play because of injuries. So yeah, Neil Moore out there with an injury as well. So let's see. Eric Patry is back from his international though, so he should be back in the team like that. So Corey Andrews away from the team again, not even on the bench anymore. So yeah, and let's have a look. I think this is the team we're going to be playing with. Yes, let's see if we can stand a chance against Charlton. And it's just that Oscar Terenzi does lack match fitness, and Kayataka as well, because they haven't played for quite a while. So let's see, let's pump our fist. Let's go give the fans the money worth. let's kick off. Let's get this game on the way. And it's, as I said, against Charlton. Ooh, that was a close one. Close one for Charlton to take the lead. They hit the bar. And it doesn't count as an on-target. That was a strange. I feel that is strange. I mean, hitting the bar should be on target, isn't it? Well, maybe it doesn't count like something like that. Always, no. Yeah. Always press there. Let's go with that. Zoom out again. Here we come. Terenzi, Prosa, but they break that up. Here comes Stewart though. To Wiggett. Wiggett out to Ukuru. To Adset. Gets it into Petri. Back to Ukuru. The goalkeeper grabs a hold of that one. That was a good chance for us. Nice to see that we can create something in this game anyway. Here comes Charlton though, and they take the lead. Oh, in the same highlight as we have a chance of scoring, they counter-attack and they score on us, and Charlton take the lead. Feels a bit sad. Yeah. I think they were dead last in the championship last season, if I don't remember incorrect when I had a look at them, Charlton. So they are newly relegated to this division. So they should really be having players to be fighting for some promotion, I think. But they don't. So it seems like. Unless they've had problems getting their team to get started, just like we had. We didn't start off the season very good either, but we played pretty well so far. Or the latest couple of weeks here. So let's hope we can do a comeback here. We're going to go into dressing room, pump our fist. Look, you know as well as I do, the first half wasn't good enough. Show them. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. Let's get this second half on the way. And we know there is a couple of things we're going to do. We are going to get Ukuru up a bit more in a little while. 60th minute, I think we're going to go into. We're going to do that now. Moving Ukuru up that little bit. Having a look at if there's someone that needs to be, but they could do with a change here. Adset is very tired. Let's bring out Adset and give Marwood the opportunity to show what he can do. Not going to be easy for us to get anything out of this, it seems. Free kick for us. Petri with a free kick in a dangerous situation, and ooh, good save by the keeper. It gets to a corner for us. Ukuru, Faber is there. Bit unlucky. I think we're gonna go in. Sorry about that. And we're going to have to do something about that anyway. And I'm going to shout that I demand more. There's Wiggett though. Wiggett. Just moving with the ball. Marwood. We're back to Wiggett. Back to Marwood. To Tsaka. To Wiggett. Wiggett up to Ukuru. Ukuru doesn't move very much there, but Terenzi gets the ball. He gets it in. Patrice there, and he scores! We have equalised! Eddie Patry with the equaliser from a good crossing by Terenzi. Good play there. Oh, how nice. Still a chance for us though. 20 minutes to go in this game. It can go either way because, let's face it, it's been one of those games. You can see Petri is very tired, so we're going to have to take him off. I don't want to risk any injuries to him. Okuro, very tired as well, but I'm going to keep him on. Folks, though, I think I'm going to take him off. And then we have fitter play, but I think I'm going to have to take... No, I can't. We have already done one change. All right. Can't remember which one that was. Yeah, Marwood coming on for outset. And we get a draw. We get a 1-1 draw. And we... Oh, the stadium was full. 5,500. That's cool. That's what we need. A full stadium. And we get a draw. How nice isn't that? And I'm just gonna go with we were unlucky today. That's okay. And I'll just see you in the next one. And so it's time for the next game here against Colchester. If I'm not wrong, this is the third game, right? We played Bradford, Charlton, yeah. Then we have Colchester and Leyton Orient in this episode. And we have been drawn against Blackpool in the FA Cup away. They are a top team in the League 2. So in the division under us, but they're a top team, so could be a tough game. And it's the day before we get our training facilities finished, so that's to look forward to in the next episode. But let's get back to today's episode. It's time to face Colchester away. Let's get into this. And let's decide who's going to be playing. Of course, we want to bring back Neil Moore, but we want Saka on the bench now instead of Muir. I don't know if Lamb is back. Lamb is back, but he's having fitness worrying. So let's have him off the team for a while more, while we give Saka the opportunity to be a substitute on here. And let's see, what else do we have? With Curry is still out for another 6 weeks. Turney is out for another 2 to 9 days. So interesting to see if he can fight his way back into the team. Okuro has made it okay, but of course he's nowhere near Turney in star rating on that left in that situation. Maybe he's, if I put him up like that, he's probably get better star rating than Martin Turney. But I want to play with a straight line here. 4-4-2 is my way of playing. I mean, yes, I have different things here that I am going to try on. If we ever get to face a Premier League team again in the FA Cup or something like that, I am going to try this one. If I have the players to do it, that's important as well, of course. So yeah, we are going to be working on that, and we are going to switch some things up. But at the moment, I'm enjoying playing this 4-4-2 with all the saves that I have. I think it's going good in all of them. Great in the Manchester United one, good in this one, and good in the Telford one. So yeah. I can't see that I'm going to do any other changes here. Morton, no. I was thinking maybe Morton should have the Foka position, but I think Foka is better to have. Now we have Ismail Bojang, so let's bring in Morton there, because I think he would be a more secure substitution if we need to take out Folks again, because he gets tired very, very quickly. I don't know if his natural fitness is low. No, 11 should be quite good actually. So and his stamina is 13. So yeah, I guess he's just doing one heck of a job when he plays. So he plays like that, and now like an inverted winger, but as a supporting So he should be better at crossing, first touches, long shots, technique, vision. There's loads of things that he should be better at if I want to keep him playing like an inverted winger. If I'm playing as a winger, he doesn't have to be good at so many things. Maybe I should play him as a winger. Let's give him second half as a winger. Why is he playing as a winger? Should be an inverted winger as well there. Let's move. Let's get this game on the way and see what we can, if we can get something out of this game against Colchester. It's a bit nervous, and I'm actually quite pleased with how we've played so far this season. I mean, we started out quite bad, but I was not expecting us to be in 8th position after 13 games. Maybe 15, 16 was sort of a dream scenario that we could stay away from the bottom 20 or beneath, so to speak. So, yeah. But we have a good situation at the moment, and hopefully we can stay in this division for a couple of seasons. Here's Okuro, folks. Gets it back to Dunn, and that one's over. Good to have Neil Moore back in the defence. Hopefully that will secure the defence a bit. He was away on the international duty, and then he came back. He got food poisoning and couldn't play in the previous game either. So yeah, so good to have him back to play today, and might be taking him a game or two before he's going to be back at his usual self. But not much happening in this game here. I shouldn't have said that. It all of a sudden creates a chance for Colchester. But Egan got that ball without any problems, hoisting it long, but it's directly brought back. But here they go. Moore breaks that and heads to Folks. Folks running with the ball. Folks tried to reach Chris Prosser, but he couldn't. Dunn running on this line out here. Didn't have the pace to surpass, but he gets past him eventually. And there's Okuro! 1-0 for Welling United. What a marvellous situation there. Petrie getting it down to Dune again, and Okuro just heading it in the far post. And yeah, 1-0 for Welling United. Super duper. And let's do what they want me to do. Always press on Billy Cracknell. Cracknell. What a name. What a name. First half ending 1-0. Let's pump our fist and say that they can be even better. And let's get this second half on the way. And we're 7th in the league. Just beneath the playoff situation. We are a good side. We've built something here with Welling. Oh, beautiful goal by Folks. Oh, holy smokes. That was a brilliant one. Look at this. Stewart to Folks. He moves into the pitch here and just lets it rips. 2-0 for Welling United against Colchester here. I have no idea what Colchester... There they are, 11th in the league at the moment. And yeah, we played good. We played really, really good this time. And yeah, I would like to take out Steve Dunn. Not because he's... Oh, let's see, look at this. Prosser. And oh, he hits the post. It wasn't the goalkeeper saving them there, it was the post. Now, not because Steve Dunn has played bad, but I want to give Jude Russell a chance to continue to develop, because I still think there is a talent there, but if I don't play him, he doesn't train in the way that we are going to be able to use him in the future. He's not going to develop if he doesn't get to play any minutes. So I think once it reaches 60, we're going to go in and do some tactical changes here. I'm going to change a couple of players, and it's going to be nervously after that, because it is, of course, a couple of players with less quality than the ones we have on the pitch now. Looking at that, we lose 2 stars on that right defense, bringing in Russell. And actually, instead of bringing up Okuru this time, I'm going to bring in Bojang. And then we want to... How old is Tyler Morton? 23. Do we need to rest somebody? Eddie Petrie is too tired. So it's going to be Akinvale that's going to come on. He's quite young as well. Yeah, 22. So he's still got a lot of developing to do if we treat him right. So let's do these 3 players. Let's hope that we can continue to keep the lead here. Let's hope that this doesn't break us. But yeah, we played good, 2-0 up, and we've been the better team. Let's hope we can continue with that, even though we do those changes. But here they come, though. Here comes Colchester. Wiggett is there. Adsed. Wiggett. Adsed. Akinwale. Wiggett. Wiggett tries to reach Prosher, but he doesn't. Oh, they're through and they score. That wasn't good. I mean, the defense shouldn't be reacting this badly. I mean, I could understand if Jude Russell was the one that gave away the offside situation here, but it doesn't seem like it was Jude Russell, but maybe it was. Maybe that's the problem. Oh well. Russell to Akinwale. To Stewart. Stewart taking that one. Akinwale. Russell. Can he get the ball in as well? Russell. He gets it to Adsed. Adsed's brought down, and it's going to be a penalty. Oh, and it's Oscar Terenzi with a penalty. I did not know he was first penalty taker, but here they come, and here he scores! Ole! That can do wonders for his development, Oscar Terensis. Let's hope he does. Oh, a good one. And we are 3-1 up, and this should be over. It should be ours. But here they come. Colchester with a... Egan was not on that one, but so it hit the top of the bar. 10 minutes, about 10 minutes left. Let's see. 5 minutes. Come on, Welling. We seem to get another 3-pointer, and we're at the same points as Hull City, who is in the playoff situation, and we are just beneath it. And this is incredible. A lot better than I expected, as usual. We somehow scraped together some really good results, and I'm enjoying this. I'm no longer worried about getting fired this season, that's for sure. Problem is, if we get promoted this year, then there will be some major problems. Not just because we don't have the team, the players to do championship. I think that, first of all, I think there is a major jump from League One to the championship. A jump that we've not experienced in any of the other divisions. I think the jump between these two divisions is massive. And the second of all, we are this season building a lot of our play quality are players that we have lent. We can't. It's going to be hard to lend the same players next season and everything like that. So it's going to be, yeah. I don't think we want to go up a division. We need to stay down here and develop the team a year or two more before we go try to reach the championship. Yeah, might not be the best news for some of the players, but yeah, that's the way I feel anyway. So I guess I'll just see you in the next and last game of this episode. And so we're here. Last game of this episode. It's going to be at home against Leyton Orient, top team in the playoff situation. So, and we haven't had much of a rest. I think it's 2 days of rest or training instead of anything else. So, there's a chance we need to do a couple of changes. Well, at least we need to change Freddie Stewart, I can see at once here. So Jordan Marwood is going to come in, and Makoma is actually going to be on the bench again. Welcome back to the thought of being played again, Paris Makoma. Interesting to have you here. So other than that, there is a fitness concern. Shouldn't be playing more than 75 minutes, but then we know that's one of the players that we need to do a change upon. But looking at it, we have Daniel Adsets that are a bit tired, Folks are a bit tired, and Eddie Patry. So one of them is going to be have to play the entire game. Or should I say, at least one of them is going to have to play the entire games, even though they are tired already before we are starting the game. Because Neil Moore is one of the players that's going to go off, and Saka's going to come on for him. That's just the way it is, because I don't want to risk anything with Neil Moore, a player I'm hoping to sign for real for the next season. But yeah. That looks like it's going to be tough. But anyway, this is the team I'm going to use. This is the team I'm going to play, and we're just going to have to see what happens. Can we give Leyton Orient a show? Let's see. Go hard in now. I don't want to go hard in on tackles. We all know that I am completely against that, because I never want to get players sent off. So the game is on the way, and you should say that we are expected to lose this game, since they are that much better, and we are having problems with fitness and everything in the team. So but we should never say never. I'm hopeful that we might be having a small chance anyway. But yeah, it's not going to be easy, that's for sure. Let's see, Dunn to Patry. Patry to Dunn. Dunn. Back to Moore. Moore to Marwood. Back to Egan. Marwood already with a yellow card. Let's hope he doesn't get a second one. We don't want anybody sent off, of course. It's hard enough for us to get anything out of this game, 11 against 11. Could we lose out on... Oh, crap! Henri Gunby with a great score for Leyton Orient. This is not going to be an easy game, and I don't want to give it up either. So, of course, we are going to try and continue to get this better. But, yeah. Now, I believe that, to be honest, this is the division we should try to aim to stay in for a couple of seasons, because the club needs to catch up with where we are at the moment. We need to get a better stadium, better training facilities and everything like that. Let's have a look at this penalty. Let's see what Terenzi, if he can score again. And he does! It's 1-1. It's 1-1. So what we need to do now is, of course, to continue to try and find young, talented players that we can snap up at a very young age, develop them into players that they want to sign from us for heavy money, and place that money back into the club, into the training facilities, to the stadium, to everything, and try to get to the sponsors in. That's one of the biggest disappointment, I think, so far. Is no matter that we've climbed all the way to League One and we still only have a main kit. There's no other sponsors than a main kit. That's all. And that is pretty weird, considering we're coming all the way from way down in Vanarama Vanarama League South. I mean, it's a huge climb that we've done, and we still only have a main kit sponsor deal. That's, yeah, not what I expecting when we got here. That's for sure. Folks is way too tired to play the second half completely. Maybe he'll get a couple of minutes. Same with Adset. It's going to be those two that's going to come off together with Neil Moore if no injuries happening. Those three players is going to have to leave somewhere in the second half. We're going to have to see. It seems like Folks and Adset is going to get taken off quite early in the second half, while Neil Moore might be given a little more time to play. But here they come. Leyton Orient, and it's 2-1 for Leyton. Oh well, we have played well against them. I feel that we have put up a good fight against them, but of course they seem to be one of the teams that's going to be competing for a promotion this season, and yeah, we're going to have to take our losses as well, like true fighters. The important thing is that we stay as far away from... Oh, and we equalize it through Charlie Wiggett. We make another comeback. That's so incredible. Superbly done. And look at that. So nice to see. And as I said, I want to try and let the club catch up with how far we've come in the league situation. So if I can, I'm going to stay in this division and try to get a couple of really good players, if possible. Of course, we want to. I mean, yeah. Should I get promoted to Championship if I see the chance to do that? The possibility is big. There's a good chance that we're going to try to get promotion if the chance is going to be put in front of us. Should we do it? I would say no. We should really aim to stay down here. To try and, as I said, build up the rest of the club and give them this club the opportunity to have the stability to take care of the entire situation of playing up here. We need better training facility. We need better, especially we need better way to get sponsor deals. We need to get a couple of really good sponsorship deals, and unless it doesn't just magically show up if we go up one division, we'll be better off down here. Let's just do that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking when it comes to this one. And it seems like we're going to get a 2-2 draw in this last game of this episode. And I'm pleased with that. We made a comeback both times. We came back from behind to get a 2-2 draw against one of the top teams in this division. And I'm going to go with your unlucky today. So, yeah, I think we made another really good episode when it comes to the results. I'm not going to put you through all of those news. I'm going to do that afterwards. Let's see here. We have played Bradford City 3-1 victory, Charlton 1-1 draw, Colchester 3-1 victory, and now Leyton Orient 2-2 draw. And yeah, it looks interesting and nice. This is superb. And look at the attendance here now at the recent games. 5.5 against Charlton at home, 4.9 at home against Leyton Orient. So we're starting to get the supporters to come in. The attendance is starting to come here. One of the good things about Welling United is that it's a district in London, so it shouldn't be. There should be able to be a sustainability to get a whole lot of supporters in this region. I feel that should be the opportunity anyway. So let's hope for that. And as I said, at the end of the next episode, because 1, 2, 3, 4. So after that last game in the next episode, the FA Cup game against Blackpool, our training facilities should be ready, built out, and in that situation, I'm going to ask them to actually try to do it again, to improve the training facility again. So yeah, but we're still in the month where we sold, or we broke those classes, yeah, whatever, so that we brought in a lot of money there. The month before this month, we made a 200,000 lost. So yeah, we need to do something to get the financial situation under control, and we don't just do that by winning and going through to the next division. We need to do something about it. Looking at the sponsors and othership, we have that main kit. That's all we have, nothing else. How can we have only that when we have climbed all the way that we have done? I mean, there really should be something else. I mean, it should, maybe it wouldn't be thousands of pounds, but a couple of hundreds here and there, and small sponsorship deals. That's just amazing that we don't get that. So yeah, but a nice load of money there in the sold players this month. So that's interesting. So yeah. But we have player wages is 110,000 so far this month. So yeah. But enough with that. We are 8th in the league, 23 points. That's 11 points above 21st position, which is quite a lot of points. I'm not saying that we are secure for the season. Definitely not. We can go into some slope or some really bad situation and fall all the way down to play amongst these teams here. But we are not there at the moment, which I'm happy for, of course. So let's hope that we can stay around here, so we can stay in the division. And with that said, I'm going to say that I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Do like and subscribe and all that nice stuff. and stay safe in this dangerous world and have tons of fun. And I'll just end with bye 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 bye.